big hi to the NJIS community and welcome to my latest video address on the Tuesday the 10th of November. Thanks for watching. As you know, this is a day after we had some wonderful international news in that one of the major drug manufacturers seems to be coming close to what seems to be an effective vaccine for COVID. Early tests from, I think it's Pfizer, seem to have shown a vaccine with a potential efficacy of 90%, which I think is very exciting. Like yourselves, I can't wait for this to be rolled out, and I can't wait to start seeing some of those vaccines in place, giving us a chance to hopefully soon return to normality, which would be great for not just for us, but for the whole world. So yeah, a quick update, a few items to update in today's video address. The first one is that we're going to be sending out our second survey of the 2021 school year, and it should come out in an email to you today. We believe that we have made a powerful start at NJIS to the 2021 school year, and that our teachers have been staying very responsive to your feedback through ongoing communications using WhatsApp, using Toddle, using ManageBack, using email, using Zoom, phone calls, all those other methods of communication. We do still like to conduct our whole school survey as well as part of our process for gathering feedback and general information. This survey has a lot of the same questions from the week 6 survey so that we can look at progress, but it also has some interesting new questions on your perceptions of the IB learner profile and the approaches to learning. There's also a question there about your willingness to join the NJIS Parents Ambassadors program. So let me just show you a quick run through of the new survey. Okay, so as you can see, it's a pretty standard survey format. We've got introduction. If you click through next, so the first set of questions is about the learner profile. And what I'd like you to do is, and it's probably good if you sit down with your child to do this part, I'd like you to identify how you both feel he or she, your child, is progressing so far in the learner profile attributes. Now, it's okay if not everything is perfect. Please give us a realistic answer, and that will help us and help your teacher identify areas in which you feel that we still need to grow. Discussing these attributes at home with your child is also a great process for helping them learn and internalize these important attributes. So say, for example, I'm just going to fill these in with 4s because I feel that my child is doing pretty well in all of these. Once you click through your perspective and you have these conversations with your child, then you can click on to the next question. Okay, so the next question is about the IB approaches to learning. They're called the ATL skills. As you know, in all of our units and in all of our teaching, we strive to help our students develop these 5 approaches to learning, the ATL skills. And these are skills that help our students develop their independence and their self-regulation. So again, I'd like you perhaps sitting down with your child to ask their opinion on how they feel they are progressing with these ATLs. So thinking skills, okay, I feel like my child is succeeding in demonstrating their social skills. I'd say advanced. Communications obviously take a little bit more time than I'm taking here. I'm just clicking through so I can show you the rest of the survey. Okay, when you've finished the ATL discussion, the next section is pretty much a standard survey. If you click the grade that your child is in, so say for example, in my case grade 11, and click next, you should then receive questions. These are the general questions that we asked last survey, and we've asked pretty much the same questions again because we want to get a feel for how things have progressed over the last few weeks. It's about 7 weeks since we last asked you these questions. Okay, oops, this one. Okay, It will tell you if you haven't answered a question. Okay, and the very last section, this is a really, really important question, and we'd really like lots of you to volunteer to be a part of this. We're currently, of course, preparing for 2 IB visits as part of our IB verification process, authorization process. One of them is our IB consultations, which will be happening in November and December, and then later on we'll be having our verification visits. Those will be happening at some point between June and August, September of 2021. So we would really appreciate your help, and part of the IB approach is that we need parental involvement, and parents should be informed and have a good understanding of the IB programs. So we would like you to please sign up if you're interested in becoming an NJIS ambassador. And the role of the NJIS ambassador is really, it's to be, as many of you already are, a committed, engaged and passionate parent, and to join in our sample discussions and our roundtables about the school, to act as advocates for students and for learning at NJIS. Potentially, you might be asked to join in some meetings with our IB or our WASC visitors, and you'll be just in those meetings discussing what you understand about the IB programs and about our school's progress towards our goals. And we may also ask you, as part of this, if you're interested, to be available to support new and prospective students and families who are entering the NJIS community for the first time, because we know it can be a bit nerve-wracking when you're entering a new school. So if you are keen, or if you are interested in becoming an NJIS ambassador, please do enter your name, your child's name, and your child's grade level into this part here. And that's pretty much all of the survey. Okay, next up, we're coming up to our Walkathon for Hoshizora. So one attribute of the IB learner profile is caring. It's a very important attribute, especially in these difficult times, but it's just generally important throughout our lives. Our students, our kids, are very fortunate to be able to attend one of Jakarta's finest schools, and one way of expressing our appreciation and gratitude for that situation is by helping others who are less fortunate than ourselves. We will soon be embarking on our Walkathon in support of some students from the organization Hoshizora. Hoshizora is an organization that facilitates our students to support a child as a foster sibling through the Kakak Bintang program. It's an organization that we've been working with for a number of years already. We have a long-term relationship with them, and we look forward to raising a lot of money to help our foster siblings achieve their dream of a good education. We've created a website for the upcoming Walkathon, so please click on the link in the email and you can meet the Hoshizora students and learn how to participate. Finally, Parent-Student Handbook update. Our 2021 Parent-Student Handbook has been a little delayed because we've needed to integrate all the updates to policies and procedures in line with the school's new collaboratively developed vision and mission, the new learner profile, and our international baccalaureate processes, which have been ongoing over the last few months. Please find a link attached to a PDF version of the 2021 Parent-Student Handbook for your review, and it's something to look through if ever you have a query or a question, something you're not quite sure about with regards to school policies and procedures. Please refer back to that handbook. Okay, that's all from me for today. I'd like to thank you very much for listening to the message. Please do follow the links in the email that has been sent to you, and I hope that you have a wonderful rest of your week. Thanks ever so much.